YouTube, what is going on? We are back from another Wuthering Waves video. We are playing Wuthering Waves, and I wanted to go over something that I wanted to discuss once we got more information about it. Now, obviously, Rinascita is not here yet, but we have information, gameplay, and listen, I'm just going to keep it a stack. Off rip, their flying system is region locked. Now, is this intrinsically a bad thing? No. Do not let Genshin Impact mess up this idea that region locking is a bad thing. Would it be cool if it was not just to die to that one region? Sure. But the old world was not designed for that. So let's talk about this. So we have confirmation here. You can use flight in your utility after reaching certain heights off the ground. Flight is utility specific to Rinascita regions, available while not in combat. Now, I definitely think it'd be cool if I was running randomly and hit him with a Spider-Man. But look, I'm going to be honest with you. That is for Project Mugen, Ananta, right? That is for a couple of these other games that are coming out. That is not for Wuthering Waves. This function seems to mainly be for exploration. As we see her in this trailer, they start doing the flying, and it just overall looks cool. I'm going to pull up a few clips as we go on, and I am going to pull up Genshin to do a side-by-side comparison, because a lot of people are going to say, well, Ethan, you were a big proponent for Genshin Impact region locking, this movement, and I've made a video about it, how Natlin ruined Genshin Impact, and I stand by every single word that I said, and I'm going to explain to you why I stand by that and why I feel that way with gameplay of Wuthering Waves and gameplay me going into game with with Genshin, right? So again, cool, really cool stuff here. Now, one of the reasons off the bat is that this is free, okay? If we were to do a side-by-side comparison of Genshin to Wuthering Waves, one of the main selling points of Kanich is that he has this Spider-Man grapple, which is already in WoWa for free, right? So off rip, they're already taking a fat W because, hey, cool. That's just a normal utility in Wuthering Waves. So off the bat, the fact that this is free, no complaints. This is not locked behind a paywall. This is not locked behind hundreds and hundreds of dollars of spending. And there's other types of echoes that are going to be free, is my assumption, that allow you to do different types of traversal. They show that there's an echo here that can jump around. There's an echo here that allows you to swim, be in a boat. There's tons of different echoes, if you want to call them quote unquote Saurians. So then the other counter argument that people are going to say is, well, Ethan, Saurians are free. Why? How is this different from Saurians? And again, there's just more and more examples of ways that echoes, although they're not used for combat, they're used for interactive ways to be interactive with the map and explore. And again, 100% free. Well, Ethan, again, the Saurians are free. Saurians feel like hot garbage, right? Other than the one that goes up the wall, feels pretty bad. So this being free in itself already is a massive W. There's nothing bad to complain about here. I understand why people might be a little bit disappointed, but listen, when people are developing a game, they cannot always go back to all of the other prior content and make their core mechanic, work with all the prior content. So every region might have some sort of gimmick to it, and I don't think that's bad because they're doing it in a very tasteful way here, right? The problem with Genshin is, for example, if I were to swap to Shalonen, this is how fast I'm going rollerblading, and then, I can't even climb up a wall. I probably went about 2 seconds at max. I couldn't even climb up a wall. If I wait, I hit my F again. Dope. No clamber, no immediate going over. I had a hit jump. This is the problem. But what happens is when you go to Natlin, you have better exploration, but it's still not even infinite or really that much better, right? And so people are gonna say, well, again, why not? How is this not better? If I were to go here, I'm just gonna jump down, right? So if I do this, when I run out of her Night Soul points, I have Phlogiston to help out with me, right? My whole problem with this is that if the mechanic is already in the game, these exploration mechanics were made for the game to function in every single part of the region. It's straight up, it's made to function that way. Why is this not included in every other region, and why is this region locked? Well, they just want to make money, right? It's very predatory. Wuthering Waves, on the other hand, is straight up telling you, listen, this will be region locked. We cannot use this for every single region. However, since that is the case, it will be free, and they're rewarding you by exploring. You get even more like fly time and whatnot. Like, I mean, guys, look at this. This is insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing in Mount Fermone in the main area where you are going to have to be gliding / flying in this instance like this, right? And again, 100% free. It's not predatory. Natlan has the option to add phlogiston to other parts of the world. Hoyoverse will not do that because they don't want you to. I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe they don't want you to have fun. I don't know their motive behind it, but we're clearly seeing that it's not a part of the core kits. It's not a core function in combat. It cannot be used in combat, and it's used strictly for exploration. It's 100% free, and they do it even some more here. And it's like Hoyoverse has the option to allow you to fly on Chaska's gun forever in a different nation, right? You could add phlogiston bars, you could phlogiston meters. I went over this the whole time, but they don't, right? This is what WoW is giving us. Can you be disappointed that's region locked? Yes. But my whole point of this is do not let Genshin Impact ruin these things for you. It is okay for a region to have a gimmick, especially when it's implemented in this type of way. So I truly believe right now Wuthering Waves has the upper hand on Genshin Impact in pretty much every single way possible when it comes to their exploration. We already had wall running for free, which is Shalonen. We already had the Spider-Man for free, which is Knight. And technically speaking, the wall running is also now Mavica. The other annoying thing about Genshin Impact is they literally packed 3 kits into one for Mavica, and they're all fucking dog shit. The timers are horrible. Her burst is horrible. You need Shalonen to get her burst. I mean, it's very, very, very predatory. This is completely opposite. It is the exact opposite. So do they technically have flying that's region locked? Yes. Do they technically have Saurians in a sense? Yes. However, the Saurians actually serve a purpose to the core mechanics. Again, 100% free. This is free, and nothing is being tied to character kits or spending money, or nothing is being tied to the incentive to keep you pretty much in this region, right? You know, if you enjoy flying, stay there, but you don't need to. In Genshin, you have to. If these characters feel like shit outside of Natlan, there's no reason to spend $800 on Shalonen and Jasko and those other people. It fucking sucks. It's horrible. So Wuthering Waves, I know I'm going to be called the Korobot. It is what it is. I think Wuthering Waves has done an exceptional job with this, and I'm continuously looking forward to this. Again, a sequence like this is just absolutely beautiful, and it's just a cool thing to experience, right? So I'm not going to lie to you, boys. I really think they got this on lock. I'm really excited for Rinascita. Again, call me a Korobot, Korosho, whatever the case may be, but I've showed you, even again, not even just here, but if you go into the other parts of the world, you know, it shows you what these echoes, quote-unquote, Saurians are doing, going up waterfalls and whatnot. It's just a net positive, man. It is just a net positive because a gimmick is not bad as long as it's fully accessible to all players for free. Or if the alternative is, if it's not accessible to everyone, the alternative is just as fun or just as efficient. And Genshin does not have that. I think it's a very simple concept. I mean, I feel like if you don't see this, it's kind of stinky. And realistically, this is not a problem. It's not. It's not, right? So I wouldn't get too bent out of shape out of this. I really think it's still fine, right? When we go to wherever the next region is, maybe we have, I don't know, snowboarding. You know what I mean? Like oh, we technically already have that already, but something else, right? So don't jump the gun and shit on Rinascita before it comes out because this is region locked. Because from all of the indicators that we have been given and from playing Genshin Impact and Hoyo games, how they've handled this, they are doing a very good job. A very solid job with this, and I have nothing but praise and positive things to say to them at the moment. Again, you can call me a Hoyo show, Korobot, whatever you want to call me. I don't know. I just put out a video about that. But the point is that they're cooking. So with that being said, I love you. Mwah. I'll see you in the next one.